everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about Python programming language, where we'll cover everything you need to know about it from the basics to advanced topics. And I will be your guide on this comprehensive journey. We'll start by laying down a solid foundation with the basics of Python, and then we'll dive into more advanced topics like data structure. Let's get started. Before getting started with Python, let's know about its history. Python was created in late 1980s by Guido van Rossum and has since become one of the most popular programming language worldwide. At its core, a Python program consists of statements that are executed sequentially. Let's take a look at a simple Python program. In this example, we use the print function to output the message "Hello World" to the console. Notice how Python uses indentation to define code blocks. Syntax is known for its simplicity and readability, making it perfect for beginners. Now let's talk about variables. Variables are used to store data that can be referenced and manipulated throughout the program. Consider a water bottle. It stores water in it. Same, a variable stores data in it. In this example, we assign the 10 to the variable x and in string hello to the variable y. Where x is an integer variable, it stores the value 10, and y is a string variable which stores the value of a string hello. And by using print statement, we print both the values on the console. Now let's talk about conditional statements. Conditional statements allow you to execute certain blocks of code based on specific condition. For example, you have two conditions. You should do either this or either this. So for that situation, we use conditional statements like if-else, where we give a condition like x is greater than 5, print x is greater than 5, else print x is less than or equal to 5. Here we check if the value of x is greater than 5 or print out the result accordingly. So these condition statements are very useful in programming, where we often face a situation where we need to decide what we should do. Now let's next go to loop statements. Loops allow you to iterate over a sequence of items and execute a block of code repeatedly. There are many examples of loops such as for loop, while loop. In this example, we iterate over each item in the fruits list and print it out. We can even use for loop to print numbers from 1 to n numbers or any other thing according to the program. Now let's talk about functions. Functions are reusable block of code that perform a specific task. For example, here we defined a function called greet that takes a name parameter and prints out the greet message. Now let's talk about data structures in Python. Now let's explore Python's built-in data structure, which are essential for organizing and manipulating data efficiently. Python offers several data structures including lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets. Lists are ordered collection of items and they can contain elements of different data types. For example, my list contains number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we print list at 0 index, we get the first element of the list, and and when we increase the index of the number, we get the next more elements of the list. We can add elements in the list using dot append function, and even we can remove from the list using dot remove. And there are many more functions in list. Tuples are similar to list but are immutable, meaning their elements cannot be changed after they created. Dictionary are another collection of key value space allowing for fast loop of values based on keys. Here we assign a value to every key in the dictionary. For example, mydic contains name as the key and John has its value, age as the key and 30 has its value, city has the key and New York has its value. So when we print mydic name, we get the value of the name, which is John, and when we change the value of age 31, we update the list. Now let's talk about sets. Sets are another collection of unique elements useful for tasking like removing duplicates from a list. My set contains unique element. If you add duplicate elements to it, it won't take it. Finally, let's talk about input and output statements in Python, which allow you to interact with users and display information. Here's an example of taking user input and displaying output. We take the name from the user by using input statement and we print enter your name. In this example, we promote the user to enter their name and then display a greeting message. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to Python programming covering everything from the basic to advanced topics like data structure and input-output statements. Thank you for joining me on this